He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me.
Hi delegates, welcome to CMUNC 2017. My name is Abigail and I'm the US3 for your committee. I'm here with the Dais member of the European Commission Committee. Would you like to introduce yourself first?
Hi, I'm Hunter. I'm the chair. I'm a junior and I'm an industrial labor relations major.
Hi, I'm Rayanne. I'm the vice chair. I'm a junior and I'm a biology and society major.
Hi, my name is Ichiro Kakutani. I'm a sophomore in arts and sciences. I'm majoring in government and history.
What are you most excited about CMUNC weekend, or your committee in particular?
So I'm really excited to be in this committee because it's the European Commission. I think it's a really interesting committee. It's an organization that does a lot of different things in Europe that really has a great importance in making the laws in Europe and deciding, what kind of policies apply to the entire European people.
Yeah, I'm excited to meet all the high school members that are coming this weekend. I think it'll be really interesting to see what new debates we'll see between the different schools and different positions. So that's what I'm most excited to see.
Yeah, I think my three people who went before me iterated my reason that I'm really excited about this too. The European Commission is a very powerful body, and in this time of political upheaval, it's very interesting to simulate this very important organization. Furthermore, I'm very excited to meet all the delegates, all the high schoolers that are going to come.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this committee as well. I know for this year's European Commission, we choose two topics to focus on. First one is the refugee crisis, and the second one is the exit strategy for the UK. So I was wondering if any of you can share about why do you choose the two topics? Why do you think they're especially relevant issues to be discussed?
In terms of the exit strategy for the UK, I think that obviously the negotiations for Brexit are going to come up very quickly, and that the European Commission is in charge of those negotiations. And it's something that's not just, it affects all the countries of the EU, it affects all of the different people. We have trade agreements, it affects how people politically think about the EU. What happens in these negotiations is going to affect how different countries feel about how they want to be in the EU and what their futures hold for their country. So I think it's a topic that, first of all, it's in the news, it's super relevant to what everybody's talking about in terms of global politics, and it's also affecting people on a daily basis, affecting their lives, and all the different issues like immigration or like trade that, the broad spectrum of Europe as a whole are all sort of part of this one issue.
And also just kind of going off of that in terms of the refugee crisis, it's especially relevant now, especially in the past few years with the number of refugees really increasing to an amount that is really quite surpassed what a lot of people have originally thought about in terms of the refugee crisis. So I think how different countries respond, especially the European Commission, basically gives you an idea how other countries such as the US, maybe Canada, or basically any country like in terms of global politics would respond to these type of crises. So it's extremely relevant now, just like Hunter said. It's always in the news, always in politics. So it's something that it's good to consider, good to think about, and then maybe hopefully our delegates who debate this at our conference this weekend, not this weekend, sorry, in April, but those of them who debate it, they'll maybe get a better understanding of the world today and where we're going.
Yeah, I really like these two topics because, as the people before me said, they're very contemporary issues that affect us today. A lot of model UN conferences, they're fascinating. They also have fascinating topics, but they may be things that happened in the past, or they might be fixed entirely. But this is something that's grounded in reality, that's happening to us in everyday life. So I hope it gives the chance for delegates to engage with this, not in just terms of political abstraction, but as a citizen of a modern democracy, how we have to deal with these sort of issues.
With this, CMUNC brands itself as a training conference, and we hope delegates have a very fulfilling learning experience from 4 days at CMUNC. So, as the Dais member, would you have any advice for our delegates in terms of like whether it's CMUNC or future conferences?
Yeah, I would say one of the things to think about very creative and out-of-the-box solutions. A lot of times, you don't want to just go with the most common solutions people suggest that you read in the news, or cookie cutter solutions to a global problem. Think about something that that you can put your own twist on, that you think that other people aren't thinking about. And so when you're in debate or when you're writing a resolution, you can bring that up and really show how much research you put in and what different kinds of thoughts you put into the topic.
Yeah, and definitely going off of that, I think it's really helpful to know your position and know exactly like what your powers are and what your limits are, so that maybe you can bring those powers into committee and kind of make actions and do things that really put a whole twist on the conference as a whole. Also, just like really understanding, the topics and understanding, like Hunter said, creative ways to think about the same problem. I think it'll make a very interesting conference that way.
Yeah, definitely. There needs to be, you guys are young thinkers and we're looking for new, creative, bold solutions. But those sort of new, bold solutions come out of solid research and background investigations that you do before the conference. So I really do urge you strongly to go beyond the background readings we provide you and to study this material on your own.
Definitely speak up. It's always good to hear everybody, every position that we write out, every position to hear like from them during the conference always makes the committee much more interesting.
All right, thank you so much for coming in today, and delegates, really look forward to seeing you in April. I hope you have a good day, have a great month, and see you soon.
I can't wait to see you.
Take care.
My father told me